press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello students, welcome back to your social science class, and today we are going to continue with the chapter Entrepreneurship. We have dealt with the meaning, we have dealt with characteristics and functions of an entrepreneur. We will see the role of an entrepreneur also, and we will see why they are important in the society. Now, when people start their own business, okay, this is a general overview so you understand it in brief. When people start their own business, they are one or the other way they help the country. They help themselves as well as they help others also. So they are considered to be as business leaders. They are leaders who do business and also who help people in and around them. Now, what do? We dealt in the characteristics that they should be very creative, they should be a good leader, they should be self-motivated. So all these characters that are there, they take it together, they put all of them together, they make good use of them, make good use of the ideas that they have, and then they help in prospering in their business or helping the economy grow along with development that is happening. Okay, now if people were not up to doing business, maybe the cycle of money wouldn't turn that way. We would be dependent on people, certain people would be dependent, the rest of them will be working on their own. Half the population would have been dependent, half the population is dependent, okay. But if there were no businesses like that, the entire population would have been dependent and it will be very difficult. There should be someone who should give you a job, isn't it? And that is why they become business leaders. Now, they help in circulation of money that is there. They help in giving jobs to people. So, in a way, unemployment also reduces. Unemployment also reduces in a way, and poverty also is reduced. So, they are important sectors of the society, they are needed in a way. Now, they don't only benefit or they don't only make good use of the industrial sector that is there, or they are not only benefiting the industrial sector, but they help in the development of the country's economy, they help in maybe like, see, taxes are levied, okay, they are equally responsible citizens of the country. Then the next one is they are helping both the industrial sector and the agricultural sector. Now sometimes certain raw materials have to be brought. So when they are buying these raw materials, if we assume that they are buying wheat, paddy, jowar or whatever it is, okay. Now they are buying those raw materials and out of that they make some processed food or whatever. So when they are buying the raw materials, they are benefiting the agricultural sector and in turn benefiting the industrial sector where they are producing their goods, manufacturing their goods, and when they send it to their customers, they get in return what they had done. In a way, they help people all around them. It's a cycle that's going on roaming. Now there should be someone who has to start up a business. He should approach people who have raw materials. Okay, he should approach people who have raw materials, and then he should get into the process of manufacturing his goods, and after he manufactures his goods, he must get it away to the consumers, and in return the consumers consume it and help him. Now while it reaches the consumers, there is also a process of marketing that is done. Now if I am not aware of the product that you have done, how will I even buy it? I may see a new packet in the store there. I wouldn't want to buy it because I don't know what are the features of it. I don't know how it will help me. So when advertising helps, buying of the product also increases, okay? The demand for the product increases. Now listed down are 9 points in your textbook. We'll go one by one and read them, okay? Or understand them. I don't want to write it down because please keep your textbook in front of you while we take the class, okay? The first one is they promote capital formation by mobilizing the idle savings of the citizens. That is, they help, I told you this money is a cycle that's going. I buy it from you, you're buying it from somebody else, and then it goes on and goes on. It's just the same way that's rotating. Raw materials, manufacturing, consumers, okay, and then again they have to bring raw materials, they manufacture and they go to the consumers. So capital formation in terms of economy, okay, in terms of helping the nation with money, with economic ways. Now, sometimes money is spent wisely, okay, wisely it is spent. People do invest, but people are wise enough to invest. They would really want to get back the money that they have spent. So they will make ways for where they have to, where they have to get their raw materials done from, who should be employed to help them. So all these factors are taken into place. Next is they provide employment opportunities, maybe to skilled workers. They are reducing unemployment in a way, they are reducing poverty also in the way, okay. They are also bringing in qualified people, they are bringing professionals. So people are getting an opportunity. It's not that they are not selfish in their way where they say, okay, I begin my job, only I have to do it. No, nothing like that. They are selfless in that way, they are trying to help the society, okay. And they are trying to get in contact with people who can really help them. Trying to get in contact with people who can really help them and who can make their business better. So when they are approached by these business sectors, the professionals are approached by the business sectors, they willingly help if they have a big name, if it's a well-known, it's a popular organization or a popular firm that is there. So all these processes go into, and that's how it reduces unemployment in a way. Now sometimes people study, okay, studies are done and most of them don't land up in jobs that they really need. Most of them land up in sectors that they are least interested. They don't want to do that certain kind of job, but only for the sake of earning, they take up that job, which is in a way not right because of lack of interest there, lack of skill there. When you are only skilled to do a particular kind of job, that's when you can help that sector better, help that firm better, help that institution of organization better. It just can't be, this is an example, okay. Now somebody has studied, done some studies, okay, and just because there is a school or a college just beside their house, it's nearby, and if they don't have any passion for teaching, then if they work there, they are going to result in bad teachers. They are going to spoil the future of the students there. Okay, they are going to not help the other people there in any way. So passion for any work is really important. Interest for any work is really important. Just because I have my school or college just beside my house, I cannot be going and teaching it. Okay, that is why you may have encountered, okay, there are certain teachers who don't function well. There are, I'm not talking only about the institution, let's take it to an organization also. Now if somebody who is not related into commerce and is not interested in all those things but is interested in creativity, and if you put forward before him money and this balance sheets, and if you put before him to calculate things, he would not like it. He would be bad at that job. But if you put him in some artistic way, if you tell him, okay, we want a backdrop, you have to draw, he will do his best there. he will do his best. So knowing your inner quality is more important than simply working for somebody else, or simply just for the sake of earning something, getting away with a job. Anything that you get is very bad, because ultimately you are spoiling yourself and you are spoiling the others also who are there along with you, and nobody is benefiting out of anything that is there. Ultimately it's a loss for you and the others who are involved with you. Okay, but here, while business is going on, the entrepreneurs are very careful in choosing people like that, because they don't want their business to go into loss. Sometimes here and there we may have evidences of people cheating them, or people not helping them, okay, or people being selfish of whatever things are happening. But on an overview, they are very careful when they choose their employees, because nobody wants to incur a loss, nobody wants a bad name, nobody wants their business to fall down, okay. So that is how. But understand the point in a way that they provide employment and they try to eradicate unemployment that is there. Okay, they help in increasing the GDP and per capita income. Okay, that is the cycle of money, income of the country, the financial status of the country. Okay, as taxes are also being paid. Now they help in mobilization of skill. That is, they help in training people. They help in making people better. Okay, a certain skill that is there, which is needed for a certain kind of business. Now, if there are people who are into making pots or weaving, making saris, okay, so a certain skill is needed for that. Go to the internet and check how do they make these saris, okay, the thread that is pulled here and there, how do they make the pots, how do they weave those baskets that are there. Just go, there are videos, plenty of videos that you can find, and nothing is, you cannot say I cannot find anything, everything is there. Okay, so just go back and see the videos, see how much of skill they require into doing it. You and I may not be possibly able to do it, because we don't know how to do it. I had gone to a factory there, okay, where they handloom these saris, and such a skill that man had. He's just pulling the, I don't know what it is called, okay, but that piece of wood there, he's just pulling it down and he's doing it like this, like this. I don't know how he did it, but it turned out to be a very beautiful sari that came in the end. Okay, we waited for him. He knew where to fix his threads, which color has to go where. Okay, and exactly as he had fixed it, a 6-meter sari came out. So that is how skill is important. Now you and I, if we are told to do that, we would simply entangle the threads there, and all the threads will go in waste. But if we learn it, we can do it. So these entrepreneurs, they help in growing your skills. They help in giving you opportunities to grow your skills also. Okay, and they are also training you in a way to be self-dependent. Okay, and they are exploring things by buying new products, giving their services to people. Okay, and they develop the market that is there. They develop the market as well as they develop the relationships that are there in the society. Now, if I don't have any relationship with the society or my consumers or the store people there, where will I send my goods? I have to have contact with the stores, and only then I can sell it to their shop, and then they can sell my products for the people. So that's how it works. But if I have no contacts, and if I think, okay, people will come to me, in any way that I can, people will never come. People will just see and go. Just like you go to malls, see the clothes, see the things, and they just enjoy, take the nice cool AC there, and then come out. Okay, that's what happens in malls. So then, sometimes these businessmen or business persons there, these entrepreneurs, when they are experimenting, when they are trying to give their goods or advertise their goods, they are sometimes selling it for a cheaper rate, or they know the value of the good, and that is why they try to give quality goods at a very cheaper rate, try to give quality goods at an affordable rate for its consumers and not a very high price where their consumers will not buy it and it will incur a loss to them. They won't do that. And with this having low rates, they are reaching out to even the backward places. Okay, reaching out to even rural places that are there, and that is how they are contributing to and developing all these small sectors that are there, developing all these smaller rural areas that are there, and that is how they grow. That is how people know them even in the rural areas, not only in the urban areas, not only in the cities, rural areas, the villages that are there, every person will be knowing it. Just like when these dish TVs came, okay, every house got a dish TV done, okay, the umbrella that was put, every house got it. How did people come to know that? Because there was a lot of background work that happened and people switched from cable to dish TV, okay, and this Tata Sky came in. Now it's a different version of it, okay. So this is how earlier every house had a cable TV. You used to pay for the cable channels, okay. Cable channels used to give you more channels, yes, of course, but these channels give you limited only when you choose them. But cable channels are also there. Yet even now they are also giving an option to choose channels that you want, and not unnecessary channels that they want to telecast. So how do people come to know all that? People come to know when entrepreneurs try to connect with people. When any business tries to connect with people, that's the only day when people come to realize that it is there, okay. Next is they help in the improvement of the standard of living, okay. They also now I told you Tata Sky. Take other examples where when people got on to bringing ovens, okay, I'm going back to a very long time, yet understand, or mixers that had a different overview for it, okay, your peelers that are there, then with regard to your geysers or anything, a larger sector may have started it, okay, not one single person, but a larger sector may have started it, but yet they improved your standard of living, they helped you in a way. Products like that is these dosas and other things, you just immediately you get the powder and you mix it, it becomes batter, okay. You need not grind the rice, you need not soak rice overnight, okay. You do not put all the things for that and wait for it to grind, no. Now easily made batter is available. Just mix it, just like your Maggi that you do. Just mix it and your batter is over and you make dosas that you want. Early, instant breakfast, okay, yeah, that is what I wanted. Instant breakfast, that is there. Everything is available in packets. Just put whatever is written there, instructions, mix it and fry it and eat it. Even your rotis for that matter, or your chapatis for that matter, they are done. You just have to fry them, okay, or just heat them. Have you, they are all, see, all these are contributing to making your life easier than soaking rice in the all night there, okay, put all the dal and all these things to that, and then in the early morning or in the night grind it and then wait for the batter to come out, okay, add all these ingredients that are there, then sit and fry everything each one by one. That time is saved, especially for people, those who are like everybody, if everybody in the house is working, okay, and everybody has to leave the house by 7:30, 8 o'clock and only will come back in the evening, that pressure and the tiredness will make you use all these things, and that is how life makes easier, okay. But when you have time, you can only go back to the traditional old methods. Now I'm reminded of that packet, okay, you get a jar like that Maggi. When you pour hot water into it, it instantly becomes noodles that are there. Instead of making Maggi, this is very instant, everything is mixed within it, okay, it can be veg or non-veg. Just pour hot water into it and it automatically is over and you can eat it. So that is becoming easier. So there may have been people who have invented it, who have tried and experimented it. There may have been people who thought of this. Maybe they had difficulties on doing it and then they gave an idea to it. Okay, that is one. Then instant breakfast things that are there. Then even with your vegetable peelers or machines that help you cut your onions and vegetables, okay, just keep the onion there, okay, and just turn it like this. Your onion is cut into pieces. Then sit and take the knife and cut it into each piece. Some are very fast at cutting these vegetables, but those who are not fast and those who want it very easy, and you want to peel it also, don't sit and peel all the carrots or the potatoes like that. Just put it on the machine there and just pull it like this. The entire potato or the carrot is peeled out. So these are ways where somebody may have thought about it, and it has made standard of living easier. Standard of living better also, easier also for those who are, I told you, if everybody is working in the house and nobody is there to help in the house, these are the methods that are really helpful. Okay. Then they promote development of industries. Because manufacturing has to happen, production has to happen, industries have to grow, and that is why they also seek competition between each other. When there is competition, everybody strives to be the best. Now, if I am having a business and if you have business and 10 of your classmates have business, everybody will be thinking of how can I make my business better than him or her, okay? How can I take on things easily? So when competition arises, industrialization also increases. There are positives and negatives, we will see the positive side, okay? It is benefiting the people. Then they help in removing regional disparities by industrializing rural and backward areas. Now what does it mean? It means they are taking away the, now see, cities and villages or rural and urban areas. People in the urban areas are quick, fast because everything is easily available, and villages are yet to get as developed as what is in the urban areas. What is it? The way of living maybe, then your time schedules maybe, your eating habits, your lifestyle is entirely different in an urban area. If you are in a big city, it's entirely different what is there in the village. Okay, village people are peaceful. Everything is calm there. Now, when industrialization happens, the growth of industries happen, and people are allowed to know each other there. Okay, the disparities, that is the differences of opinions that are there between rural and urban areas is lost. Okay, they don't feel that okay, I belong, I am very far away. Now, see, I have known of a place. 10 years back, it was considered very far away from the city, very far. It was told, oh God, you have to go there, to that place, so far. But today, the same place has become so near to the city. Now people say, oh, it's just right there, 15 minutes from the city. At that time, why it was like that? Because of the transport facilities, because of lack of development there. Now roads have become very clear, roads have broadened, everything is easy. People can get easily access to that place, people have their vehicles. Okay, just take your car and go. You can reach there. So that is how development happens, and these regional disparities are removed by people who are willing to help in both the rural and the urban areas. Now they also help the society grow. Okay, businessmen are needed so that the cycle of money is rotating, and for the benefit of the people, for the benefit of their own and the good of others. Okay, they help in increasing the income and the wealth of the country. They are needed. We have great businessmen in our country. They are having a lot of share. They have half of the India's economy is given by is because of them. Okay, and we live in a way because of them. Now people may be working for others also, but everything is a business. Okay, any institution, any organization, any firm that is there, everybody has a motive for a business. Okay, everybody has a motive for business. They help in export, that is sending to the other countries. Now our country gets a name when all these products go out of the country, and they help in fundings there within the countries. Then they also help themselves in the changing technology that is there. Technology is used. Now when they start, some people may be really good at science and technology, and they use certain kinds of machines that are there and make good use of the machines that are there and produce good products. Not like everything is done by labor, by a man, okay? But quick and easy methods of doing it, only one person is needed to supervise all the 5 machines that are there. Rather, if you keep people to do it, you may need 15, 20 people to do the same work, what the machine is doing. Okay, even the machines, if you have seen, just to see how they produce these chocolates, okay, or dairy products, the machine just puts everything down, okay, it is pasting everything. Now, if there is a biscuit and the biscuit has to be, on the top of the biscuit there has to be cream and then the layer of biscuit again upon it. So, one layer of the biscuit goes on in the machine there. The second, when it drops down, the cream falls like this, okay, then it moves forward, then the biscuit is placed upon there. Once it is done, it gets into packets, and then the packet is sealed, okay. Then there is the last person there to take out all the biscuit packets and put it in the box. Just see the video on the internet, manufacturing of any good. Okay, I am giving you biscuits. Chocolates also happens like that. Layers of chocolate are done. Then the name of the chocolate, now Kit Kat or whatever, Kit Kat is punched on it, okay, and that name there, Kit Kat comes, or Cadbury, that is there. That name is punched by the machine there, and it goes on. Just see the video, you will know what I am talking about, okay. See it today itself before you forget, and it's interesting to watch, okay. It's nothing boring to watch all these things. You should know how they do it, because it may help you in future. You may try to do something, okay, bring out your own new chocolate flavor that is there and help people like that chocolate. Now Cadbury, Kit Kat is like everybody's favorite. So they have made their name. Maybe when they started also it was very difficult. Even these Parle-G biscuits that are there. See how do they do Parle-G biscuits, okay. I am not going to tell you, but you go and see how to do Parle-G, how they do Parle-G biscuits. See how the working goes on, how the designs are done on the biscuit. Biscuit can be very plain, isn't it? How your Marie biscuit is done. See the holes in the Marie biscuit. How do they do that? Just go back and see, okay. Your hide and seek. Hide and seek is easy, they just place it, but the mixing of those chocolate chips and everything that is there. See these biscuits, see these chocolates that are there, see processed food, okay, or canned foods that are there, which can be stored with fish or meat that is there. Just go back and see that, okay. And when they do all this, this is also helping in exporting to the other countries. And sometimes we get canned foods, okay, tin foods we do get. You get meat, you get fish, and then you process it and eat it. So why it has a lot of preservatives in it? Yes, because it has to be preserved. But the process of making it is, you just go and look, it's wonderful, all right. Then that's how they are using the changing technology that is there, and they are maximizing their profits by innovations. That is, by creative ideas, by new ideas, they are increasing their profits. Now, for example, if you and I have to put a business, maybe we'll put out chocolates, okay? We'll put out chocolates, and if we have to make a bar of chocolate, okay, what's a bar? This is a bar of chocolate, okay. Our chocolate will be like this, okay. We will not do like dairy milk. Just imagine our chocolate's shape is like this, okay, and we are giving different colors here. Maybe we will give red here, yellow here, blue here, violet, then what is that, orange, green, pink, white, grey, and indigo, okay, violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. Okay, we have done everything. One more color, magenta, okay, or magenta or wine color. Magenta is a shade of wine color that is there. Now if you think we are going to make this chocolate like this and we are going to have different colors here, it will be unique, isn't it? Have you seen any chocolate? Have you seen any chocolate like this? I have not seen, but my imagination, okay? If you and I have to do it like this, now we have to think, isn't it, how we have to mix our colors, okay? And every color should fall in the correct place. You can't have different bars of chocolate. You have to make similar bars of chocolate. So your machines have to be in that way itself, that they put red here, they put yellow here, blue here, violet, okay, and orange, green, pink, white, grey, indigo, magenta. It should be in such a way. And then upon this, if we have a design, okay, if we are going to have a design, maybe just assume it like this, okay. If we are going to have a design on it, then we need another machine to impress that design on it. Alright. So this is how we'll have to think about the colors, we'll have to think about how many pieces we have to put, okay. What is the price of the chocolate? Okay, we will keep 100 rupees for this chocolate. 100, because so many colors are there, it's a big bar. If it is a small bar, then okay, then if you want to split, if you want to make a small bar, okay, we want to make a small bar, maybe only basic colors, red, blue, green, yellow, orange, red, okay, red no, not red, pink, red is there, okay, pink. Again we have to set, okay, we will keep 25 rupees for this. So we have a lot of work to do. We have to set our bars, we have to set our colors, we have to set the price, we have to again make a new one. Even if we are making a toffee that is there, okay, if we tell of which color it is going to be, okay, which color it is going to be, if we have to make a toffee like this, again we can split it into two colors, okay. So there is a lot of background work, you can there's a lot of background work that goes on. I'm giving you an example of chocolates, okay, that is dear to me, that is why, okay. And this is how you have to think, okay. All people into business think of all these things. They have to think of a lot of innovative ways. Now if they are doing it in a basic Kit Kat way, now Kit Kat has 3 or 4 bars, isn't it? Now they have their unique idea of doing it like this. They have their bars. And on this is written Kit Kat, isn't it? Here Kit Kat is written, and it is one chocolate, 4 bars, that is there. What has Dairy Milk done? Dairy Milk has a bar like this, and then they have simply divided it like this. That is their idea. What has Milky Bar done? Milky Bar has only one, it's very small, okay. Milky Bar has like this. Milky Bar also has bars like this, but if you have taken the big stick, it has like their unique style of doing it, okay. The Perk, Munch has different ways of their styles, their own styles. That's why you identify the chocolates. So these are the role of an entrepreneur. Okay, we can stop at the students, we cannot go any further, it will be too much for you today. So these are the points, read them, go back and see the videos that are there, and only with innovation, only with creative ideas, only with new ideas, it's what business takes them forward. So read the 9 points that are there and understand what we have done in today's class, and don't forget to watch the videos, okay. Thank you very much, students.